C.J. Walker, the first African-American female self-made billionaire, and Kamala Harris, the first African-American vice president, have in common?
I think they do have something in common, and I think it's about being the first. Am I right?
That is right, Orlean. That is correct. They were the first in these categories. And I mean, that reminds us of something, doesn't it? That reminds us of our own story, of us being the first graduating class in the first all-girls school in Aldine. How do you feel about that, Orlean?
I honestly feel nervous. I am scared, but hey, being the first is actually special. And just imagine you go to the school with no seniors, because we are the seniors next year though. There's no traditions, not even roadmaps, because we're the one building those. We just have a blank canvas waiting for us to create something meaningful.
I mean, that is true, but it really wasn't easy, Orlean. It really wasn't. We didn't have anyone to look up to. I mean, people doubted us. They really doubted us.
Yeah, they did doubt us, and that kind of sounds bad for me, but hey, along the way, we weren't alone. We learned something new, but we weren't alone. We had someone, and that someone is our principal, Dr. Jerica Jackson. She's our very first principal in our school, and we've seen her work. Very dedicated to her work. She's worked tirelessly, building that strong foundation, that strong vision to ensure that we succeed. And we've seen her leadership create our own hopes into reality.
Yes, and she totally helped us understand what it felt like to be the first. She told us to show up at the table again and again and again, and to be persistent and to always show up and to lead with empathy. And I mean, that also sounds like something else, Orlean.
Yes.
Sounds like a group that we know in history, right?
They do remind us of someone.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that courage reminds us of a powerful example from history, the Little Rock Nine. In 1957, I remember that 9 African American students became the first to integrate Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas. Am I right?
You are right. And during that time, there was segregation, and they faced constant threats and hostility, all because of the color of their skin. But they persevered.
They did.
And they were brave. And they ended up changing the course of history for schools and for us girls alike.
And seeing their perseverance and how they advocated for what they knew was right, like the Little Rock Nines, we felt like we were also the first. They stood up where no one else did, and they shaped something bigger than themselves.
That is true. And they also helped us learn valuable lessons to always be courageous, to always persist and to push forward, to have this long vision of what we want in our future. And to always remember as well is that we're never alone and we have a community around us.
And now here's something to think about for all the students today, for us and you. How can you use your voice to stand up for a friend, improve your campus, and even impact your community? But remember, being the first does not mean being alone. It's choosing to act even when the outcome is not guaranteed.
That is correct. You could either just challenge something that you don't believe in, you can help someone that doesn't even feel heard, or you could just simply start a project that brings people together. Those are the acts of leadership, and to just be a leader and to take that first step.
But then again, being the first does not mean you're just breaking grounds, that you're just building the traditions, the foundation, and the roadmaps. It's also building a long-lasting legacy for those who come after us.
That is true. And leadership is not for the powerful or for the just important. You can be a leader. You just have to take that first big step.
So, wherever you are in your journey, embrace the power of being the first.
Lead with courage and lead for those who follow. And that is our Aldine Black History Beyond the Classroom.